During the day, they're just like us. They smile, they talk, they help carry groceries. They pass you on the street, ordinary, invisible. But at night, everything changes. They shed their human skin, reveal their true face. They rise into the air, slither across rooftops, creep through shadows. You hear only wings. Or nothing. Because when night falls, the Aswang comes. One word, hundreds of stories. A monster feared across the Philippine archipelago. New Moon, what is the Aswang? The Aswang is not a single creature. It's an entire category. Shapeshifter, witch, vampire, corpse eater. It has no one form, but one purpose: to feed on humans. In Filipino folklore, the Aswang is the embodiment of evil, terror, and darkness. Not a fairy tale monster, something that could live next door. Sometimes all it takes is a glance, too long, too hollow. Brain, where did this creature come from? The Aswang is born of folk imagination, but it didn't come from nowhere. It's been with us for centuries. Long before Christianity, long before colonization. When spirits, gods, and demons filled every forest, every mountain, every whisper in the night. It's a tale passed on in a hush, by firelight, during storms, in huts on the edge of the woods. By day, the Aswang may be your neighbor, a baker, an old aunt with strange eyes. But at dusk, something stirs. Eyes turn red, the tongue elongates, the back splits open, revealing wings. And then the hunt begins. Drop of blood types of Aswang. Ogre Manananggal, the most infamous. A woman who detaches her upper body and flies off, leaving her torso hidden. She preys on pregnant women, sucking out hearts and fetuses with a long, thin tongue. That tick-tick, her bat-like companion. Its sound is a harbinger of death. But the closer it is, the quieter it gets. Whack-whack resembles a massive predator bird. It doesn't just drink blood, it tears victims apart. Dog Sipin walks backwards, looks like a headless dog. Silent, slow, it drinks children's blood as they sleep. Ball devours corpses, digs up graves, leaves behind a banana wrapped in a burial shroud to fool the living. Each one is a different legend, a different fear, a different midnight terror. Candle a belief that endures. It's not just folklore. It's real life for many in the Philippines. In some villages, people still live by protective rituals against the Aswang. Garlic on doors, sharp tools under pillows, prayers whispered to ancient spirits. During childbirth, homes are locked tight. Ash and salt circle the bed, because the Aswang craves what is new, what is fragile, what hasn't yet learned to defend itself. Crystal ball symbolism and fear. The Aswang is more than a monster. It's a metaphor, a symbol of fear, of womanhood, of independence, of death, of the unknown. Some researchers believe it's a tool for social, moral, even religious control. Because what is a monster really? Something from outside? Or a reflection of the darkness within us? Clapperboard the Aswang in pop culture. Filipino cinema returns to the Aswang again and again. Films like Aswang 1992, The Healing, and the cult classic Shake, Rattle, and Roll continue to terrify new generations. In games, comics, animation, the Aswang is a hybrid, demon and victim, sometimes shown as a beast, sometimes a tragic figure cast out by society. Even today, stories circulate about encounters with Aswang in slums, remote towns, and forgotten corners of the country. Scroll monster or reality? The Philippine government once tried to study it, to separate myth from truth. But belief is stronger than science, because maybe the Aswang doesn't walk the streets by daylight, but it lives in stories, in whispers, in fear, in shadows that flicker across walls when the lights go out. And maybe, sometimes it really does take flight. And you? Have you ever felt someone watching you just a little too long? Ever had the feeling that something or someone was following you? Do you believe legends can live this long without a grain of truth? leave a comment. And before you fall asleep tonight, listen closely, because if you hear a faint sound, tick, 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 don't sleep. It's already too late.